All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Taller one here.
Shorter one there.
And we are super excited that you clicked on this video. You must be crazy to hang out with us, but we appreciate it. We are teching. It wasn't even like the first minute, and I already messed up.
Yeah, seems like your life.
We are teching out the old Sarah Millican today.
Did you mean to say teching? Yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be my new phrase now. You heard it first here on Boring Reviews. Teching in the way of checking or in the place. I don't know. Spoking is not my forte.
Signs of Love by Sarah Millican. If you have not already lost interest, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos. Nick, put your headphones on.
Blasphemy. Is there a bell up there?
Yes.
You can ring my bell.
Copyright.
Yeah, exactly. We do not condone the singing of that song. All right, let's see what the signs of love are. I give you so many signs of love. Oh, see that look in her eyes. Here we go.
Have we got single people in tonight? Give us a woo if you're single. We got couples in?
Yep.
More of you, but not as enthusiastic. We got a couple at the front. How long have you two been together?
30 years.
30 years.
Dang.
Well, some places that would have got a round of applause.
Yeah.
Everybody just went. It was just a lovely noise, like a. See if we can do it again. I've never heard 3,500 people do that noise. See if we can do it after 3. 1, 2, 3. 30 years, well done. And we've got you're quite a new couple. How long have you two been together? 4 months. 4 months. Oh, you're clapping that
one. Young love.
Well done, 4 months. 30 years, you. I've been with my fella for 6 years, and it's gone really well. A friend of mine, though, recently fell in love, even more recently than you two. They've been together about a month, and they're adorable. She'd been single for a couple of years, so it means that little bit more to her, you know. And they're so lovely, they're so adorable, like to watch, you know. No.
Oh my.
I mean when I'm with them. I don't mean like this. She shut her bedroom curtains, what a slag. But she said to me that whenever she sees him, she gets sweaty palms. Isn't that lovely? It's adorable, isn't it? 4 months together, what other signs of love do you think there are apart from sweaty palms? Give us a suggestion, what do you think?
I miss her a lot when I'm not with her.
You miss her when you're not with her? I can't take the piss out of that. I really want to, but I can't. You really miss her. Oh, that's so adorable. And 30 years together, but your palms are bone dry, are the flower. What are the signs of love? We could clearly learn a lot from 30 years together. It's very, very impressive. What do you reckon? What are the signs of love?
A kiss before you go to bed.
A kiss before you go to bed.
If I get home and she hasn't changed the lock.
If you get home and she hasn't changed the lock.
Every day I get home. Survive no day.
I love the power balance between you two. You just want a kiss of him. He's worried he's never going to see you again. Or any of his things, or CDs, or anything. Just bye. That's, bless you. That's weird, but nice. Let's open it up to the rest of you guys. What about upstairs? What are the signs of love? Do we think we've got sweaty palms, we've got missing each other, we've got a kiss before bed? Whereabouts was the kiss? Lips. All right, okay. Don't. They're making us say a top or bottom. Top, that's fine.
Oh my God.
And not being locked out. Or, well, forever, permanently. What other signs of love upstairs, do we think?
Classic.
That's comfortability.
Leaving the toilet door open. it just number ones? Will you just keep the conversation going?
Yep, absolutely.
So, I mean, I said to him, just give us a minute, love. I'm just gonna, is that love?
Yes.
That's gross, is what that is.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to get into us, but it sounds gross, absolutely. But before I was married, I was a missionary. So you have always another partner, another guy there with you at all times. And so we go back to our apartment, lunch, bathroom, all that kind of stuff. And this guy, and I had just barely met this guy. And we were going to live together for a few weeks. And he's got the door open, and I'm walking by the hall, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he said, and he was a really funny guy too. He said, you don't know freedom until you can use the bathroom with the door open. And I thought that was the grossest. That was the weirdest thing. I thought that was just so whatever. But then I tried it out. It's glorious. The freedom you feel. Absolutely. So I totally agree with the guy in the balcony so much. If you think it's gross, try it out. You're free.
I would say it is definitely a level of comfortability, and I get here. He's like, yeah, so you keep the conversation going, because you do. You talk while one's like getting ready, and
sometimes you don't have time to talk. You're a busy, person, kids, all that kind of stuff.
And if you deny it, you still do it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Flower. Any other ones from upstairs? Signs of love?
What did you say?
Did you say depression?
Wow. Awesome.
Where are you? Give us a wave. Are you upstairs? Right at the back there, love. Wow, you were louder than me, and I've got a microphone. Are you in a relationship in the minute, Flower?
Makes sense.
Does that mean you're happy at the minute? Yeah. Sounds thrilled, doesn't it? What are the ones from upstairs? Butterflies is a lovely one. That's really nice. Thank you, Flower. There was a fella the other day trying to say, I think he was trying to say butterflies. What he actually said was, sometimes I get a fizzy feeling down below.
Yeah.
What about downstairs? What other signs of love do we think? Say that again. Keeping out of trouble.
It's a sign of love.
Did you get into a lot of trouble pre-relationship, Pet? What was that? It was a shit relationship. Oh, are they with you tonight? Is this the way you break up with somebody? Just wait till an appropriate question comes up at a comedy show. Been meaning to tell you for ages. It's a shit relationship. And we had another answer over here. Didn't quite catch it. Did somebody say chlamydia?
That's one way to go.
I've got a present for you, love.
Got something to share.
It's a hospital appointment.
Yes.
Any other ones from downstairs? What was that? Presents. Where are you? You money grabbing whore?
Yes. Absolutely. Presents? What?
Give us a wave. Where are you, love? There you are. Hello, love. Are you in a relationship at the minute? Yeah. What was the last present you got?
Oh, the British are funny. Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to have fun tonight. Apart from chlamydia, no. What was the last present you got? Jewellery. And what did you have to do for that? Some things you're ashamed of? It's worth it if you get a good bangle, though, isn't it?
Bangle for a bang.
What other signs down here? We haven't had much from over here. What do we reckon? What was that, love? Flowers. Nice, very nice. And do you get flowers regularly? But she'd clearly like them, so do something about it, Pet. I did a home gig from a little place called South Shields, and they're all here. I did a home gig at the beginning of the tour, quite a small venue, it's quite a small place, and I had a horrible feeling that I was going to know most of the audience. And sure enough, when I came out in the front row, on the left-hand side was somebody I'd played out with when I was a bairn, and on the right, someone I'd f***ed. And I said, what other signs of love are there? And a lady at the back just shouted out, Throb and Fanny. Turns out she was family.
God.
But I think that butterflies, I think that slightly nervous, sort of churny tummy, I think that comes back, doesn't it? At the end of a relationship. You know, when things are petering out. Every time I hear his key in the door, I feel f***ing sick.
Are you at that point, my dear?
Oh, I've been there for 10 years.
Oh, nice.
6 years were great.
I was going to
and then
say,
another
6 good
10.
years. I'll take it. We had learned from the comment section that with the other video where it said Fanny on the thumbnail, Fanny here just means butt, right?
Yep.
We had learned that in the UK it means the other side. So that joke definitely makes complete sense.
Nope.
What do you think about those signs of love?
I guess in my mind I was thinking of it differently of what she was asking, but I just love the chlamydia one. That cracked me up. That cracked
Especially
me
when it came back around. What
Yeah.
gift you got?
That's what cracked me up about it. But I guess when I think of signs of love, I don't necessarily think of like gifts. I don't know, flowers. I guess I feel like more like the butterflies and like the signs
Yeah,
that
I was
you know
thinking
you're in love.
it was more like personal,
racing
not like
hearts.
what would other people
Yeah.
see or what do you give outwardly. I mean, the outwardly things are still important though. Like,
Yeah, but where's my outwardly?
I can't remember the last time I gave you flowers, to tell you the truth. But
You did take me to breakfast.
yeah, I mean,
After
I do different
asked.
things, and then you try to back out of it.
I did. Because the
But-
time was like crunched.
It's honestly, it's important to keep that relationship going. You can't just take it for granted. You can't just, you hear about so many couples who they're just waiting for the kids to get out of school so they can let them know that, mom and dad fell in love. And that happens, I guess, from time to time. But you got to keep adding to the relationship. You got to keep trying because it will, like a plant, it'll whittle away and die if you don't give
Oh,
it
yeah.
attention or whatever.
Every relationship takes effort because it's very easy to fall out of love, especially when you go about your days and you kind of get in a routine and groove. And you
Yeah.
have to actively work at it. But
I think, honestly, just as like looking outward, like is the couple sitting next to each other when they're at a public place, or are they holding hands still? Do you see them hug? Like kids, do you ever see your mom and dad ever kiss again? Like that was as a kid, like I would always see my parents like kiss goodbye in the morning or whatever when my dad got back home from work, and they weren't super affectionate, which I appreciate. You take care of that elsewhere, but as a kid, that's how I always knew. Okay, they must still like each other. Not that I worried about it too much.
our kids know that we still love each other because you carry me to bed.
I have to carry everybody to bed for crying
I
out loud.
know.
Kids fall asleep in our bed. I always stay up late. And just last night, my 12-year-old daughter carrying her. It was so funny because when I picked her up last night to take her to bed, I picked her up and she woke up. She said, "Mom," and I was like, I literally said, "Your mom wishes she can carry you," for crying out loud.
That's hilarious. I know. Because I'll get so tired. I go to bed early and you're so sweet. I'll literally go, "Carry me, Nick." And he carries me to bed.
Oh, she
And then the kids,
loves it.
our younger kids, will fall asleep in our bed sometimes with me. Like, we'll fall asleep and then Nick carries them to bed. It's so sweet.
It's so fun to get to my room exhausted when I'm finally ready to call it quits and go to sleep. And I got to carry the human being out of here.
I'm
But
sorry.
you should be. There's lots of signs of love out there. Let us know what your signs of love, funny or serious, in the comment section. We appreciate you watching our reaction to this video. If you liked it, we got plenty more from Sarah Millican on the channel. My gosh. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.